Hey, it's Todd Ault. This is Risk on Sports. What episode is it, Josh? I think 11. So I think it's number 11, but we're going to be talking about the Dodgers right up here who blew a big lead. That's up next. Hey, it's Todd Ault. This is Risk on Sports. It's episode 11. We're live in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we're with one of the top handicappers in baseball. And I can honestly say that because he doesn't bull poopy people.
Yeah.
He tells people the truth. He's transparent. He was 4-1, I think, on Saturday, right?
4-1 on Saturday, 0-1 on the parlay. Last night yesterday we had one play. The Dodgers, the bullpen blew up bad.
Hey, something new on the show today. If you text ROS, Robert Oscar Sam, to 949-799-1831, 949-799-1831, you'll get me, Milton Todd Ault III. But you type in ROS on the text, and you'll immediately get the picks that Jason has for today if you like to bet on baseball. We know Pete Rose liked to bet on baseball, and you like to bet on baseball. What's up, Joe? Crypto Joe in the house?
What's going on, brother? How are you?
I saw Pete Rose on CNBC. Did you see that?
I saw Pete Rose yesterday.
But he was on CNBC last week. He was on CNBC last week.
Yeah.
Do you get any good picks from Pete? Does he help you pick baseball?
No, Andrea sees him with this hot Latin girl all the time, and he's enjoying himself.
Is he a handicapper still, though? I mean, you think he picks well? Well, will he be betting on the Reds today to win?
He should be. If he has smart, sharp money, I mean, I think he would probably bet on the Reds. He could legally bet on the Reds to win.
Let's talk about the we're going to be talking about the Dodgers soon and how they got embarrassed. Would you think that's embarrassed?
They were up 7-1 going into the seventh inning, and they lose the game 8-7 in extra innings. It was horrible. They had Kenley Jansen, who's their closer. He was not available because he pitched the previous two games. So they had to rely on some of their other bullpen guys that aren't as spectacular as Jansen. And the problem was the Padres kept chipping away.
Hey, if you guys are into being naked, like we are, check out the show after the 105, our regular Risk On. We'll be talking naked. What do you think?
Big
Joe, you
mover
like being
today.
naked?
Love being naked, man.
Big mover today.
Big mover today.
Crazy times. Jason, let's cover what you did over the weekend. Your 4-1 picks.
Let's talk
maybe
about
where you are, given status. What's on your mind? Let us know.
Yeah. So we got to work on this because Saturday I didn't get the picks to the folks, so they missed out on money.
Did they miss out on money?
Yeah. If you bet 1 unit, if you assign a value of 1 unit to each bet, whatever your unit size might be, could be like a Ron Jeremy unit, could be something like that. But
you couldn't help yourself,
I
could
couldn't
you?
help it.
So those are the people watching probably don't even know who Ron Jeremy is.
We were up plus 4.75 units on Saturday. Remember your chemistry teacher in school? Hey, Jason, make sure you label your units. Remember?
Yeah,
Remember that?
I do.
All right.
Did you even take chemistry in school, Crypto?
I did. I just, he went off one way, and my head just wasn't there.
You know how I learned chemistry about metals and stuff?
What's that?
None of you probably remember there's a show called The Facts of Life. Remember Facts of Life?
Natalie,
You
you
take the good, you
yeah.
take the bad, you
yeah.
take them both, and there you have the facts of life. So remember, Natalie was teaching you how to use your chart, and hey, you, give me back my gold. I never forgot.
I like that one.
Hey, you.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
So, so we'll work on the weekend stuff.
We got the text thing solved now.
Yeah.
We post up the picks. You just text in ROS. You'll be on the list. 949-799-1831, and we will text you Jason's picks free of charge. This is for entertainment purposes only. We're not encouraging you to bet. We're not encouraging you to take risk. We take risk, and we pass it on. You can live your life vicariously through our ridiculousness. Mm-hmm. Or if you choose to, for your own entertainment purposes, do your own thing. But at least you know we're transparent.
Yeah.
And by the way, soon, in the next 15 days or so, every pick we've ever made, all the tickets will be posted on the internet, and you'll be able to see transparently each month every bet we made, and that we validated and audited what we told you was true. So this is an unusual. You see those sports entertainers talking about, I'm the best bettor in the world. I'm the best bettor in the world. Look at this pretty bag we have. You know, listen, was born in Ohio, raised in Southern California. Joe's raised in Southern California. You were born in Brooklyn, right?
Originally,
Or the Bronx?
yeah.
Was the Brooklyn or the Bronx?
It was. I was in Brooklyn as a kid, and then upstate.
And then upstate.
Albany, Syracuse.
Randy, where were you born?
Anaheim.
Is that true?
Yeah.
But I thought you grew up in the Midwest.
Well, I moved all over because of my dad's job.
What'd your dad
we
do?
moved
He
to
said-
Arizona from 68 to
was
70.
Was he Schlitz malt liquor or Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Pabst, yeah.
PB
But
Army
he was with
ASAP,
some other
yeah.
companies before that, and we moved to Arizona for 2 years from 68 to 70, then 70 to 74, Wisconsin, and then back to California in 74, so,
Wow.
I didn't know you were born in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Like Anaheim General?
yeah. Martin Luther, it was Martin Luther Hospital.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, for sure.
So
oh yeah.
Wow.
On
Anyways,
Euclid.
we're simpletons here. We start with a $1,200 bankroll. The bankroll is now $2,700. It's not even been a month. Jason's taking some days off. We're just trying to prove that we can simply win at baseball and take a risk with something we like to do. We're not hucksters trying to hux you to make millions of dollars. We're trying to tell you what we do to have fun and what risk we're willing to take. And Jason happens to be very good at baseball. We're going to have people that will be on about football. We're going to have people that are on about racing. We have people that are on about parachuting, skydiving, soccer, you name it. So speaking of soccer, let's get right to it, Joe. What's happening this week in soccer? I know this is a busy week for that soccer where you score, the over-under is 1-0, and you get a goal!
Look, it's just the first leg of the semifinals of the Champions League, and you know the only real action on it is whether you're going to bet plus 220 or plus 240 or plus 180. I mean, soccer's kind of a weird thing to bet on. I just like watching the heck out of it. So I am going to make a bet, I think, though. I'm going to make the worst. I'm going to make one of the worst bets, unfortunately.
What is it?
The
A
best,
tie?
the best bet, but there's no money in it. It's plus 116 Manchester City, right?
What's wrong
Everything,
with that?
well, because everything else is plus 235, plus 220, plus 270, plus 225, right?
Yeah.
But
So walk people through that. You're going to bet you're going to take Manchester City to win,
yeah, I mean, I want to.
but you have to bet what to get what?
I have to bet 100. I have to bet 100 to get 116. Now, with your theory, I could just bet on the draw because you always say it's 0-0, and those pay the best odds.
What do you mean bet on the draw?
Right, a draw between Paris and Man City is plus 277. Bet 100 and make 277.
But you mean they'll be at 0-0?
0-0 at the end of regulation.
Regulation time.
They do not count the extra time.
Oh wow!
Wow.
How often does that happen?
Lots.
Jason, would that be an undervalued EV extra value? for
I don't
you?
know much about the teams, but it appears the money line. Yeah, it makes sense. I'd have
Yeah.
to look though.
You would. I mean, Man City's been.
So if they
favorites
score
in the whole
anything,
thing.
you lose.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
But according to you, you guys, you sit up all night waiting for that one goal. So
Whatever.
as we look at baseball heading into the first month is just about finished, we've definitely. I'm just assessing here. Todd was talking about auditing our picks. We have made 64 straight picks and 58 parlays. Wow, what's that? 122? 122 plays?
122 back.
We've-
If you like action,
What?
we got action. Big money. The whale picks. Sorry, I'm just pretending like I'm somebody else here.
We've taken
Could be the GOAT.
4 days off. We've played 21 days. Yeah, we've made a lot of picks. That's like 6 picks a day.
Dude, you're like an over gambler right now.
Dude,
you
what
kept
a
telling me, like, I'm
junkie.
betting. I'm a junkie. Gotta go bet right now. I gotta get there.
I went 0-1 and 0-1 yesterday
What?
because of the Dodgers.
Yeah, that was terrible.
But wasn't
hey,
it 2 days in a row that you went like 0-13, but you also went 11-0, like 2 days in a row? I mean, it was. like
hey,
24
hey!
minutes.
So stay tuned for
it's crazy.
the Dodger conversation about the Dodgers, and I just got a text with the picks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm impressed. There you go. Good
Oh, they
job.
are. They're in. The picks are in.
Yeah, so let's cover that right after we cover Risk on Racing with Randy, a Flash Rock racer. Randy, what
Randy,
do you
go.
got, buddy?
Hey, well, I don't know if you guys saw the race, but 21-year-old Colton Herta dominated the race for Andretti Autosport, leading 97 of 100 laps. The only time he relinquished the lead was when he came into pit for his 2 pit stops. So impressive performance. Andretti Autosport needed this. They had a terrible 2020, only winning 1 race the whole year. And Newgarden was 2nd for Penske, and 3rd was Pagenaud for Penske. So Penske's still strong too. A lot of messy accidents. Jimmy Johnson, of course, spinning off a couple times. He's having his hands full there. So.
You don't sound like a fan of Jimmy Johnson right now.
Yeah, right. You know, you said that.
Well, to him, it's like he's always wanted to do this. It's like a hobby. You can't go into this thing like a hobby. There's these 21-year-old kids that are like sharks, dude. It's their time now. They're going to dominate these races now. It's the changing of the guard in IndyCar a little bit now. So guys like that, you can't come in there at 48 years old and act like it's a hobby and you're going to run around. I mean, you're going to be 4 laps down like you were yesterday.
Hey, Todd, did you see that split screen? Guys,
No,
go
it's
back
really
to that
nice.
split screen.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
nice.
awesome.
I saw that.
I just
Is that
noticed-
live? When is that the screen they actually see? Wow.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Look at that. It's
Talk
pretty
about
impressive.
not being an amateur.
Hey, we're
the
moving up. We're moving up. Hey,
anti-amateurs.
go to the full view of the studio. Those of you who don't know, we put money in this.
That's
we're
great
really
right there. Look at that.
Willie and the team, Nick and
Give me the hand up there. Yeah, there they are.
Nick and Brett built out
there's
built
Josh.
out.
Hey,
a
Josh is
big
in the
system.
studio.
Hey, Josh, you know those cameras are 5,000 apiece. You move 1 inch, that thing's gonna knock over. I'll be so bummed. Don't do it, my man. So Randy, let's continue. So who was the guy that won? I never heard his name.
Colton Herta.
Colton Herta.
Yeah, he was the youngest ever IndyCar winner. I believe he was 17 when he won his first race a few years ago.
He was 17,
Yeah,
and in regular Indy he won.
yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
sick.
He was driving for the Harding-Steinbrenner team, which now they merged with Andretti, and that's why he's a full-time Andretti driver now.
What race?
So.
What race did he win at
That was
17?
at that Circuit of the Americas in Texas.
Ah,
He won an Indy race.
Yeah. Yeah, it was his first year, too.
At Texas.
Yeah, it was his first year, one of his first races, probably a first handful of races, and he already
The
had
high
won.
speed Texas.
No, this is the road course, the one that Formula One races on.
Okay, you mean the one in Austin?
Yeah, they raced there. They only raced there for like 1 year.
Oh,
Yeah.
why is that?
I don't know. The schedule's kind of screwy lately. The last 2-3 years, they're bouncing around these different tracks. It's all about the promoter and
Has
the money.
Vegas already happened?
Which one?
When's the Vegas race here?
They're not going to race.
what?
They're not. Yeah, they're not going to race here. NASCAR will. NASCAR races there all the time, but IndyCar, because after Dan Weldon got killed, they haven't raced there since, and that was 2011. That's 10 years.
Where is it now? Florida? South Florida?
Wait. After Dan Wilden got killed, they haven't raced Indy back at Vegas?
Right. And that track was built for IndyCar. I went to the very first race there in 1996. That track was built for IndyCars. And it's a shame that they're not racing there anymore. It really is. But NASCAR owns the track, and a lot of these tracks that NASCAR owns, IndyCar doesn't go race there anymore. But Vegas is an awesome track for IndyCars. I mean, they really should do it. I don't know why they're not going to do it, but they had too many cars in that race when Weldon got killed. That's what the complaint was. Too many cars, 34 cars. They really only want to have like 22 cars, 24 cars. That's why that big mess happened and that big accident happened, they believe. But it's a shame. It's one of the most exciting tracks for sure. I mean, Vegas. Texas is coming up this
What
weekend.
about
That'll be a big
Arizona,
one,
where
too.
you and I went one time?
Which one?
We went to Arizona.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't race there anymore either. That's
Really?
another track that NASCAR took over. They own it. Then they destroyed the place. They took down all the grandstands on the front straightaway. They reconfigured the second turn. It's a mess
I told
now.
you
It's-
Randy would be great at this.
Yeah, I'll never go back.
See that?
Yeah. I love that opinion. Strong opinion.
No, he doesn't hold
Rand-
back.
And Randy loves racing.
Well,
Yeah.
the truth is the truth. What do you want?
Love it.
Anything else, Randy, exciting about IndyCar or Formula One?
No, F1 will be back in Portugal, I think, this weekend. IndyCar has a doubleheader in Texas. That's going to be exciting. This is going to be good.
What's a doubleheader mean?
Means they get 2 races, one on Saturday, one on Sunday.
2 Indy races in a row?
Yeah, in Texas, and that's one of the best tracks. This is going to be exciting racing.
Is it
And
all
it's
the
this
same
weekend?
drivers?
Yeah,
Wow.
Is it all the same drivers?
yeah.
What?
What,
that
you be
is a-
tired?
That is a lot of exertion.
You're going to race 2 days in a row
Yeah, it is. It is.
on that fast track?
Right, it's a lot. It's a lot. You got to be in shape.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So your prediction about a 48-year-old man playing in the game is probably right.
Hey, Randy, thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Stay tuned for the Naked Army talking about naked. We're coming up. We're going to be naked. You wouldn't want to see me naked.
We
It'll happen at 1:05 today. We'll be talking about some stocks, trading, poker, not counting cards. We don't count cards.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christmas.
It was joking. We don't count cards. No, You can't count cards.
No, you're
Come on,
right.
It's
You
too hard to
can't.
do.
Good Lord.
Trying
to kill
Randy,
all
we
my
appreciate
action.
it. We appreciate it, buddy. No,
You're
I
welcome.
like the action, by the way. It was good
Stop
times.
killing it. We do.
How do I kill your action?
Oh yeah, we just walk in. I absolutely just come in with a Risk On shirt. Hey, I saw your video.
They're not going to see one video, 1 minute on Risk On Sports about counting cards, which we don't do.
Love the optimism. So you want to talk about today's slate? We got.
No, I want to talk about. You got 5 minutes left. I want to talk about the Dodgers. The Dodgers.
Why? That's in the past, man. They blew it. We're
Okay.
gonna talk. All right,
You
let's
wanna
talk
talk about the Dodgers?
Yeah, we will. Let's talk about them. So because they were so bad yesterday, we're gonna bet the Reds today plus 170 against the Dodgers. The Dodgers bullpen is blown up. It's horrible. They just like walking guys, giving up 6-run leads. We like Tyler Mahle today for the Reds. Nice pitcher, right-hander, throws mid-90s. He's going against Urias, the lefty. He's a decent starter, but the problem is Urias is only going to be able to go 6 innings. So the bullpen will be in a play again for the Dodgers. And somebody like Joey Votto or some of these hitters in the Reds lineup, they're probably going to have a chance to take advantage of that bullpen again. So we like plus money. Obviously, you're betting 1 unit to win 1.7 units. I like that. I like our chances there. Actually, 2 other underdogs were playing today. The Mariners and the Rockies. They're also giving you plus 155 on 1 unit wagers. And in the big leagues, a lot of these teams are really evenly matched. And today we're getting Justice Sheffield, the lefty from the Mariners, pitching against the Astros. Urquidy is the right-hander from the Astros. Got a good fastball, good changeup, decent command. But the Mariners are playing pretty good ball, and Sheffield should keep them in the game. And at plus 155, I like our chances to steal a win there. Also, the Rockies, it's a good matchup today. Colorado Rockies are actually getting plus 155. They are at San Francisco. It's DeScalfini from the Giants, a right-hander that has good stuff, against Gomber, the lefty from Colorado, throws really well. I really like I think that's going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to come down to the bullpens. The Rockies have a fresh bullpen. The Giants' bullpen is also decent. But with those odds, I like the Rockies' side more than the Giants' side. So there's 3 underdogs. You make money playing underdogs in baseball. And people that like to bet minus 200 or minus 300 and take picks from certain touts that just give you these easy plays. Hey, take the Yankees, minus 300. Anybody can give you those picks. It takes a good handicapper to look at these underdog plays and go and give you the opportunity to make odds on your money. And that's what we're trying to do here at Risk On Sports.
Perfect.
Nice.
Dude. Right, I still continue to gush and I'm impressed that you are so transparent about the way you bet.
Yeah.
But those of you guys know, I run a private equity firm, special situations business in investing in public and private companies. And when I decided to start Risk On, I wanted to talk about activities that could make you money or provide you some adrenaline. I'm not obviously a motorcycle guy. I can't race a motorcycle. I can't race a race car. But I can report to you what I see is working in a risk-on lifestyle. And what I love about Jason, he's very transparent. He takes it very personal if he loses people money, and he has good bankroll management. Unlike some people whose bankroll management, let's talk about that. We talked about this over the weekend about bankroll management, which is, of course, horseshit.
We got a minute here, real quick. If you don't know what it is, a lot of people try to employ the martingale system. The martingale system is simply if you lose a bet, you double up your next bet. Well, the problem with that is you could eventually go bust if you don't have a big enough bankroll. So if you have $500 and you bet $50 and you lose, you bet $100, eventually you can see that there could be a problem there. You could go to zero.
Trust me, Jason is the real thing. He's not here to make you rich. He's here to help you. He's here if you enjoy betting, sports betting on baseball. Hey, it's Risk On. It's Risk On Sports, number 11. Check us out at 105 today. We'll be live on our regular Risk On show. Thanks to Josh, who's in the audience. Randy, as always, one of my favorite people who loves spaghetti. You can catch him at the M. Crypto Joe is here. We'll see you tomorrow on Risk On Sports. We'll see you in a little while on Risk On. Take care.
Subscribe.